Hey YouTube, it's me, Skinny Nikki, Nicole here. I wanted to come to you and tell you about my pre-op appointment, not my pre-op appointment, but my pre-op class that I had. 2.5 hour long class, so definitely had to prepare myself for that. I had two nurses that came and talked with us. One nurse went over majority of my diets and how the different stages are going to work. And then the next nurse kind of took us through a play-by-play of how the day of surgery, or the night before and the day of surgery is going to go. So the first half of it, the diet part, we really talked and spent a lot of time on the different stages. So the first stage is going to be when I'm in the hospital is going to be my clear liquid. That is anything pretty much see-through broth, jello, sugar-free jello, sugar-free popsicles, the water, how much water you need to drink, and what they're looking for, so that way you can be comfortably discharged. So I'm really hoping to get discharged the next day. So they had us practice with the little 1 ounce cups of water and drinking every 15 minutes. So getting one ounce of water down in 15 minutes was actually more complicated for me not to drink the whole thing because I'm used to just sucking it back. But taking little sips, I was able to do it fairly easy and keeping myself pretty monitored with it. The the other thing that we really discussed was about the proteins and how to categorize your food and eat the right foods at the right time. So she went over some like different food options for you that you can do. I'm really going to focus on trying to drink my protein shake in the morning. Lunchtime, getting protein in by like a baby food meat substance, mixing that maybe with some broth, possibly drinking a little bit of another protein shake. Definitely using the protein powder to add to my foods to make sure that I'm getting the adequate amount of protein in. And then for dinner, maybe a fish or a tuna, like a salmon or a tuna, definitely very well blended, very pureed, getting that down. So with the meal plans that I kind of have set for myself, I don't think that it'll be a problem. I just don't know how my body's going to react after I have the sleep. Am I going to like water afterwards? Am I going to like jello? A lot of people tell me that the taste of food definitely changes after they have the sleep. Um, the next nurse that came in, she discussed with me um, what happens the night before and the day of. So the night before, or the day before my surgery, I am obviously clear liquids, no food after midnight. If I have to take any pills, take them that morning of. No pills after midnight. Definitely want your stomach emptied for when you go to surgery. I have to be at the hospital at 5:30 a.m. My surgery time is at 7:30 a.m. I wanted to be one of the first to be operated on. Um, she went over the fact that I get to meet with my anesthesiologist. I'll be able to have my fiance there, which is a huge, huge relief because I definitely have some anxiety problems when I'm in the hospital setting, and it could be that I'm in the hospital, it's not even for me, and I'm already having anxiety problems. So that should be nice to have him around. She went over how the surgery goes and then what happens afterwards. So surgery, they normally average between about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I got a phone call that I was kind of excited about, that my surgeon, the person that's going to be assisting him, is another surgeon. So I'll have my regular surgeon, which is Dr. Vetter, and my assistant, which I have to pay a little bit extra for because she's actually a surgeon as well as Dr. Foster. So I'll have two surgeons with me in that operating room. Definitely puts me more at ease um, going into the surgery. After is the recovery time where you're kind of coming off the anesthetics, and that's about another hour, maybe hour and a half tops. So finally, when I get moved up to my regular room, my fiance can come in and see me. A few hours after that, they get you up on your feet. And I'm going to try and definitely do what I can to be as mobile as possible. If I'm too bored in the bed, to get up and walk, because I really want to be in and out of that hospital as quickly as possible. So by walking, it helps alleviate some of that gas pain that you'll hear people talk about in their um, YouTube videos after they have their surgery. The gas pain that they have in their shoulders and sometimes their back, I found out that it comes from the CO2 gas that they put inside, they have going through your stomach when they're doing the surgery. So walking really helps distribute that gas back into your body, and helps alleviate that pain. So definitely on my goal of things to do is up and walking and trying to keep a very, very positive attitude. They told me that I will be going through my leak test. Once I pass my leak test, I'll have my first technical meal after being sleeved. So that meal will consist of a clear broth. I believe they give you a juice, which is a 1 to 3 dilution rate, something like that, and then possibly a sugar-free popsicle. Um, and I guess a lot of people don't even finish that, but making sure that I do those 1 ounce things of water. Definitely am going to have Patrick, my fiance, coach me through that to make sure I'm getting my water down. Because I really want to be home Thursday afternoon, back in the comfort of my own home, and working on my stage 2, which is my um, puree stage, or protein stage, where I go onto my protein and really soft, still liquid but soft foods. Um, so yeah, all in all, again, my surgery is June 6th, um, which is, sorry, phone. June 6th is my surgery date. I have my pre-op appointment next week on Wednesday, so that is only 5 days away from my pre-op appointment. Get out of the page. And then 12 more days for my surgery. So super stoked. I feel a little groggy today because um, after the 2 nurses went through everything, we had to go have our blood drawn again and my EKG done. So hopefully everything comes back normal for those. That's really all I have to report, making sure that I don't gain any more weight. So these next few weeks, just staying on my diet. I'm doing protein in the morning. I'm going to start incorporating the protein in the afternoon. And I cannot believe you just dropped that on my arm. Go clean up. So doing protein in the morning, protein for lunch, and then having, chicken, fish, salad for dinner to make sure that I lose some weight, because I definitely want to make sure that my surgery goes as smoothly as possible. And if I keep eating the fatty foods prior before surgery, your liver gets engorged, and it makes it more complicated for when they go to do it. So um, that's my mission. Other than that, the next time I will be reporting will be on May 30th, which is my pre-op appointment. Whatever news or information that I find out from there, I will definitely let you all know. So everyone have a wonderful and safe Memorial Day, and I'll report back to you later. Bye.